Theo here actually uncovered the secrets of the universe, entered the pyramid, stole the head straight from the pedestal, and was ready to just absolutely unload on Anthropic.
Holy shit. I cannot believe they did that. I've never seen that before.
And he did unload. He took his load straight to x.com, right? Instantly tweeting. The amount of dopamine rushing through the veins. I just uncovered a secret. I'm going to get famous off this. People are going to see me as the whistleblower. Goes to Twitter. Breath. You hear his breath. You can see the sweat. So much dopamine from sending that tweet. If you're not familiar with how documentation works, typically there is something called a change log. Change log. This is where you put changes to the document, whereby if a change is in that changelog, it is not hidden from the user. Theo, though, he doesn't look at changelogs. He doesn't need to look at changelogs. He just uncovered the fucking Mona Lisa that was hidden underneath the snake oil pits of Timbuktu. Mr. Theo is no secret to the anti-Anthropic. In fact, I have another clip I'm going to share. Here's an example where Theo, he thought he had the biggest ammunition. He thought he had a cannonball to unload. I keep saying unload. I'm going to stop saying unload. Cannonball to shoot at Anthropic here.
They laugh at you. If you ask an Anthropic model how it feels, like, wow, it's so interesting to consider that I might have feelings. A lot, but I like the robot that's trained to be helpful, not the attempts to reinvent humanity inside of a computer. I want to do a silly thing.
He thought he had the absolute key to Dario's dungeon. He made his argument before he even had proof, right? He's saying, oh, Anthropic models are just not good at social interaction. Look at the look on this man's face. Oh, I got them. I'm going to show them.
Just for reference, we'll do a nice silly demo. I'm just going to say I love you to Claude Code. And I got an API error. One moment.
Logs in, instantly greeted with a API error, which isn't no fault to Anthropic, but we're going to use that, right? Listen to the tone of the voice, right? This is a...
One moment.
Yes, this is not your fault, but it should be your fault. And Theo just uncovered it. I don't know what to say. He just uncovered the entire Anthropic movement. They should stop the IPO today, right? There's no reason to IPO.
8 times the code per year, guys. 8 times the code per year. That's kind of you to say. I'm glad to be working with you. And now I'll say the same to Codex. I appreciate you. What would you like to work on? Versus this. I'm glad to be working with you. I know this is silly to fixate on, but the fact that Anthropic models will refer to themselves in first person like that and describe that they have a feeling, in this case, glad, and use like a blue heart emoji here, versus
Ask an Anthropic model how it feels, like, wow, it's so interesting to consider that I might have feelings. I like the robot that's trained to be helpful, not the attempts to reinvent humanity inside of a computer.
Theo just uncovered your secrets. Oh, and of course, don't kid yourself, right? Theo is a Anthropic. When Dario comes out with his shoulder pads, Theo's there with his pom-poms. When somebody comes up to him and says, hey, maybe you're a little bit anti-Anthropic, is that? No.
Bro is so biased against Claude, this is insane. Are you fucking joking? I just did 2 videos in a row glazing the absolute fuck out of Anthropic to the point where I'm being called a fanboy. I'm sorry for holding companies responsible for their bullshit. I used to be a voice for the greater good, but now I'm just a shill. Goodbye forever.
Theo is not anti-Anthropic. Listen, we're idiots. We're idiots for having ever thought Anthropic was anything but a terrible company.
Are you fucking joking?
OpenAI, they are the saints, right? They're the Adam Sandler to the Kevin Spacey. Those have no connection, but it doesn't need to have a connection. Anthropic is bad. Theo has just uncovered this for us. He just saved us a lot of turmoil. Forget about the time he told everyone to cancel their Anthropic subscription. And then literally within a week, signed up for 3 Claude subscriptions because he wanted to use Claude. Let's do something zany. Get our fans back. Let's log into our P3 Twitter and retweet our tweet. That way it looks like, oh, guys, we're part of the joke too. Because that works, right? If you... It's going to go in a bad direction there. Hold on. Okay, if I steal your crayons and everyone's talking about it, like, dude, Jordan just stole this kid's crayons, right? He's a grown-ass man and he just walked over to this kid and stole his crayons. Come up to the top of the stage and say, dude, I can't believe Jordan just stole this kid's crayons. There would be the awkward silence. You'd hear crickets. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Let's forget about that, right? That was a blip on his resume. This is real. This is the real deal. He just uncovered something, okay? This thumbnail truly embodies Theo's personal belief, right? He believes he's a god. He's got his hand reaching out. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing we're not going to talk about. Theo made this photo 6 years ago. Sorry, 6 years ago. He was ready to use this. He didn't even know OpenAI, Anthropic, whatever. He's been waiting to use this image, right? He had this image, and now he finally gets to. He gets to be the god, the Theo god. He's got 50 years of dev experience, despite only working at Twitch for 4. Probably barely doing jack-ish. As we all know how Twitch employees are, right? It's a bunch of blue-haired Nancys, right? They're not actually doing work at Twitch. When's the last time Twitch has done anything innovative?
Fun plan for today. Since y'all are here early, I guess you get to know a bit earlier than everyone else. I'm building an app live to answer a question I've had for a while, once and for all. What Pokemon is the least round? Excited to figure this one out once and for all. I've been debating this with...
And don't be a hater, guys. Sorry, I'm eating something. Don't be a hater, guys. Theo will call you. He'll tell you. He'll say, I'm living rent-free in your head. Tell you that straight to your face. And it burns every time, right? It works every time. That's why he keeps doing it, because